but this allows me to do like a short-term move where I can see what Brian Robinson does this week, and then if something crazy happens, I can just drop Gibson and play Ramondre and put Dave Montgomery back on my bench.
Here we go. Now we're live.
Play Ramondre and
you back live now?
put Dave Montgomery back on my
live
bench.
with it?
So now we're live. Yeah, because freaking, I don't know, I had it sitting there for a second and it just wasn't working, so had to get that key, put that key back in there, redo it.
Love how my eyes look all red on the stream, but like on the other thing, it does not look red. You got some crazy red tones on there. It's like when you stream it, the contrast just gets absolutely absurd.
I don't know, it's kind of like that on the Discord though too.
Not on mine. On mine, it's just my fucking face.
I don't know, man.
Hey, bless you.
Thank you.
I don't think I have any questions today, like as far as like my team.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do either. The only question is Saquon's injury gonna be long term?
The shoulder injury, I don't know. They said he's questionable to return. He's probably not going to return since they just scored a touchdown with him out.
Yeah, at this point in the game.
Oh, I just saw something. Saquon 40-yard reception.
So he's back.
Yeah, he's back. That's crazy that they couldn't, like, the Packers couldn't sustain a drive, and now the Giants are all the way up the field with 9 minutes left. Like, I'm actually going to lose my survival pool by the Giants beating the Packers.
Kind of scared.
Matt Breida, 12-yard rush. Like, this is absurd.
Kind of scared to play the Giants now, dude. What the fuck's going on?
I'm not. I'm just really hating on the Packers.
Packers are pretty shit, yeah.
Projected to lose a lot of matchups this week, man. I mean, those three don't matter, but it's projecting me to lose like 6, 7 matchups.
I am winning. Supposed to win. I'm supposed to go 2-2 in Yahoo. But we'll see. The cool thing is the Packers defense has 2 points, and I'm going against the Packers defense in the league where Nyheim Hines got hurt. So it's 2 to 1.3 right now.
Pretty reasonable.
It's not bad. I'm only going to lose by 8 points, it says. But I don't know.
Unless the Giants score again. Does that do anything?
It might drop it down to like 1. But
Yeah, it shouldn't drop it too much, right? Like they don't go to negative for that, right?
you can go into a negative, but I think you got to score like fucking 35 points. I mean, he's got Devontae Smith and Singletary, so like, I feel pretty confident that like if both those players bust, I can win.
I don't even know if I want to watch football today. I'm pretty burnt out on that shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Tilted.
Oh, legal formation. Let's go. 5 yards accepted. No play. Wait, they're already at Green Bay's freaking 1?
I got some allergies this morning, man.
PJ Walker, the only guy on the bench
guess
behind
so.
him. You can put.
Game's blacked out. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, what's the down and distance right now? Is it 2nd and 10?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I'm actually going against a Jalen Hurts share this week. That's not good.
It's never good when you go against Jalen Hurts. Sure.
Going against Lamar, Mahomes, Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Geno Smith, Jimmy G.
Dude, they put Barkley in the backfield with Beretta, like Wildcat. Barkley just did a read option with Beretta. And got to the 1.
I think you're behind.
Probably.
Darius Slayton just caught a pass for 6 yards.
Darius Slayton just got a pass for 6 yards. It could have been replay from earlier or something, I don't know.
So it's 3rd and 4 at the 4. We really need to stop here, boys. Come on. Good morning, Ryan. What's going on, man? Eagles cornerback shutting down everybody. Yep. It's Saquon touchdown. Okay. Well, that actually helps me out a little bit, and lasting at least.
Helps me out in a few leagues.
Pretty screwed. I needed his help.
Saquon, 18 points to 0.
Curtis. Wait. I'm debating on who to start between Curtis Samuel, Josh Palmer, Dotson, and Thomas are both out. Yeah. Brown. Who's Brown again? AJ Brown?
Marquise
It's not AJ Brown, right?
Marquise Brown.
No. Diami Brown?
Marquise Brown, bro.
Marquise Brown? Oh yeah. I'm like Arizona. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I still think of Marquise Brown as a Raven. Wow.
I would still start Marquise Brown, man. You start your studs, and Marquise Brown has been really great this year.
Yeah, I think he's better than Curtis, but Curtis could do well today too.
Curtis could do well. I don't hate Curtis' play. I'm not benching Brown for Samuel.
If I had to pick any receiver on Washington right now, it would be Curtis, and then second probably Terry, and then third Diami, because Jahan's out.
You threw me for a loop on that one, bro. I was like, what? Jahan's a beast.
Oh, it's a beast, though.
He's a touchdown machine.
Oh, I've got heartburn. A little bit of coffee, and all of a sudden I'm hurting.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, our defense is really good. I love my team. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man.
I wonder what. I'm sure Fantasy Pros says Marquise Brown.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about it though. Like, you're going a whole year of football. You know, are you trying to say that, like, if you think about it like that, then nobody's ever gonna get any yards or touchdowns against us, and like, that's just not possible.
So, I mean, it kind of is possible. Nobody gets any yards or touchdowns against you guys. You guys are legends.
Legends, bro.
Best in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it was impressive last week though, with Slay out and Maddox out. Kirk got like one caught catch, but Agnew went the fuck off.
Yeah, they got Curtis Samuel, 29th receiver this week, and Marquise at 16. It's kind of crazy they have him as like an A- play.
Yeah, he's been crushing it, so I don't know.
I mean, he's been crushing it. Yeah, you're right. He's getting 11 to 17 targets a game.
Yeah.
It's crazy that some things don't change in Marquise. Like, they just throw him the ball like no matter what, and he catches half of them, and we just call it good.
Could be a low scoring game, or it could be like 25-0.
I don't think their running game is going to get him as far as they think it will against us. You know, we're the best in the league. So.
Yeah, you know, got the what's his face, Jonathan. Oh, dude, yeah, brought him back 1 point for a defense, bro. Come on, I just need New England's defense to pop the hell off, and then we're evened out.
Actually, teams are getting 4.4 yards a carry against us, so maybe not. But only Only one touchdown. We've only given up one rushing touchdown all year. And we've given up like the least first down amount of first downs to rushes.
It's too busy throwing it on you.
Yes, that's exactly what it means. Teams are launching the ball on us all game long. I think Brian Robinson's going to do pretty well. I think they're going to feed him like as many carries as he can take. I wish it wasn't so, but it's so. We'll see what happens though, man. I got him in my DraftKings lineups because he's only $200 on there. Hella cheap.
Interesting.
$200 is like nothing.
Fucking nothing.
I picked him and Josh Gordon in one league because Burks is out. Yeah.
Don't know. I don't know.
That was the first article I read this week. Was like, oh, we plan on giving Josh Gordon more opportunity this week with Treylon Burks being out. Give him a chance to actually get some yards.
Yeah.
I know that that's probably horse wash, but
Horse wash.
in the league where I have both of them, I have Derrick Henry as my captain, so it was like so expensive. I had to settle for two guys that are $200 and $300, and then the rest of my team studs.
I mean, if you get studs and they're performing, and then you get some guys that come in super low amount and they get a couple
Yeah,
points.
if they get 5 to 10 points, both of them, then I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, the problem is when you play a stud and then your stud gets like 4 points and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'd probably be better off playing a kicker or defense, but we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. I think I'm benching St. Brown today, man.
I think Robinson could get a touchdown though. I think that's his most likely avenue of success. You're benching who? St. Brown? What?
Yeah.
Because he's sick?
Well, it's just because like I got Cooper Kupp, Olave, and Godwin, and I feel pretty confident with that in the matchups this week. So it's like, why play a guy that's kind of hurt if you have 3 studs otherwise, you know? So
I mean, he is Amon-Ra though.
he's the rawest of the Almons, but like, you know.
I mean, this guy, we're talking about a guy who had 8 receptions, 64 yards, and a touchdown against the Eagles for a wide receiver finish of 14. That's never been done before.
Yeah, this guy's got Waddle, Kupp, and Diggs. That's kind of scary.
Waddle, Diggs, Cup.
Yeah. Burrow, Hall, Harris, T.J. Hawkinson. I'm on his back though, so TJ's not going to be doing nearly as much, hopefully.
Prop bet cheat sheet. View this week's best prop bets. Alright.
Hey, don't you all write me? Aaron Rodgers is driving, man. What if this game goes into overtime?
What if the game goes into OT? It probably will.
Probably will, man.
Only throws the Cup, but I just can't see the coach allowing no running game unless Stafford won't last year.
The problem is their O-line is dog shit. They lost Andrew Whitworth. They might have lost a couple other guys. I don't really remember, but they just haven't been performing at all.
Yep.
Not only is Stafford struggling to stay upright, but they're just struggling to run the ball. And quite frankly, I don't necessarily know if their running backs are the most talented, anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
When they touch the ball, dude, it's like they're getting hit as soon as they touch the ball. So there's not a whole lot they can do. It's pretty disgusting to watch. I don't know if it's ever going to be fixed either. It might be fucked all year. So I got Cam Akers in the league, and he's just sitting there. We'll see what happens. If he ever starts performing, then I can start him one day. But if not, then He'll just
So
clog
Kyle-
the roster spot.
That guy, because everything got fucked up with my bets from earlier this week.
Yeah.
They gave me $100 in free play.
Oh, nice.
He's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I haven't had this problem with anybody, and I just, you know, there's nothing I can do. Obviously, I don't have any proof that you did any of that. And I'm like, well, whatever, fuck you. I'm like, I bet hundreds of dollars on this site like every fucking day. So I'm like, well, honestly, once sports betting's legal in California anyway, like I'm gonna be using different sites, so I'm not gonna be working with this dude, and it's all cool. But that shit irritated me so much.
But then he gave you $100 for the credit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna place that $100 bet. I think the bet is Antonio Gibson over on yards,
What's his yards about?
34.5.
It's pretty low.
That's pretty low, right?
Is it total yards or just rushing yards?
Actually, over 32.5 rushing yards.
The sad part is, dude, I don't know if he's done it that many times this week or this year.
Let me see. 49, 38, 58, 28. Oh, and against the Giants, 146 last year.
It kind of because he didn't really get. He got like the least amount of opportunity. Like his opportunity has just been going down. It'll be interesting to see, man.
What did Saquon end up with? His over-under is 78.5.
I think he crushed it. No, I didn't crush it, but
Christian McCaffrey's 51.5.
he hasn't done it yet, dude. He's got 70 yards. He would have gotten it if he didn't get injured for a little bit, I think. Christian McCaffrey, but he's going against SF, dude. Fuck that.
You're still not taking him for the over on 52.5 yards?
I mean, he got 27 last week against Arizona. He got 33 the first week against the Browns. He did do good against the Saints and the Giants, but it kind
You're
of
saying is that's to be expected.
it kind of looks like he either gets about 20 to 30 or he gets 100. And a matchup against the Niners, you're more likely to get in the 20 to 30 range. Niners are fucking tough, man.
Interesting.
What's the over on AJ Brown?
AJ Brown. One second, let me find it.
Because if it's 78.5.
74.5.
Oh, bro, that's an over. He's done that 3 to 4 times. He did that in the rain last week, dude. 95 yards in the fucking rain.
Quez Watkins smashed the over on 13.5.
Oh my god. It's basically just one catch.
I mean, you're betting on that he'll get one 15-yard catch is what you're betting, like, which is crazy. That's like such a dart throw.
It is. He's done it once this season. Fuck.
What about AJ Brown receptions 5.5?
He's gotten 5 literally 3 weeks in a row. Fuck, dude. So I could see 6. It's usually around there. I knew that was about right, but I was like, fuck, man. I feel like more confident on the yards because he just needs to have one like long catch and he's got it, dude. I mean, 75.5, like he's done that every game except for the Minnesota game. In Minnesota game, he was 69, like he was still close.
What's up, Tyler? How you doing, playa? Oh, dude, it's the MILF Hunter, man. Zachariah Wilson. That's who I go with. I don't even have to look at the other names. No, the only other name I go with there is Wentz. It's either Wentz or Zach Wilson. It depends. I think Wentz has less upside than Zach does. He came out swinging last week.
I like Trevor Lawrence.
No way. Trevor Lawrence had 4 fumbles last week.
It was the rain, bro.
I don't give a shit. He had 4 fumbles.
He's doing good besides that game.
I hate Trevor,
you
bro.
throw that one in the fucking trash and move on. You start him.
All right, that's all you, big dog. I mean, Trevor's got a great matchup, but I think Wentz has a nice matchup. I think Zach Wilson is the MILF hunter, so there's nothing really more to say there. I'm not playing Geno personally because Geno's just going to give you a nice, safe result of like 13.5 points. Deontay or Damian Harris? I go Deontay. I like him with Kenny Pickett in the game. I think Kenny Pickett will help him, produce some more value to the fans.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam needs one more reception from Doubs.
I'm gonna go with Harris on that one. Harris has been doing pretty good the last 3 weeks, and he's got like one of the easiest matchups of his life. Detroit just gives up so much running yards. T-Law. Actually, here's what you gotta ask yourself. Is what's his face? Zay Jones playing. Zay Jones is playing. That guarantees good fantasy production for Trevor Lawrence. Damn, did the Giants just stuff these guys on like a 4th down play? Fuck.
It's over, man. The fucking I hate Green Bay, man. They killed me.
Fucking Packers, bro. How do you lose to the Giants? 4-1 Giants? NFC Beasts? No longer the NFC Least, bro. We're the Beasts. They tipped the pass. You know what's funny is I was just watching a YouTube video where like LaShawn McCoy and these guys were on air and they're talking about the Packers and they're like, "Where do you guys see the Packers?" And I'm like, "Oh, can they do it?" And blah 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 blah. And like one guy's like, "Oh yeah, they're my pick for the Super Bowl still. It's whatever, man." And then McCoy's like, "Nah, they're to the playoffs, but they're 1 and done." And they had this whole discussion for like 10-15 minutes about the Packers and how Aaron Rodgers like chokes in the playoffs. And then they go and lose to the Giants.
Yeah, no, I mean they do kind of choke. Oh, dude, biggest under of the day. Zach Ertz under 47.5 yards.
You got to look at the different titles we've played against. I don't know. Ours is under 48.5.
Under 48.5, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if Aaron Rodgers' hair looks even more ridiculous than it did in the past. But it looks really, really shitty with the hair, hat on. It's like these long hairs are just coming out from the hat.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a freaking bum. I'm kind of sick of what he's been doing.
Yeah. I have him on my fantasy lineup, bro, because like I don't know what to do. But I mean,
All right. So I got AJ Brown on the over. I got McCaffrey on the over. I got Jamal Williams on the over. And Quez Watkins over 13.5 yards.
over 13.5 yards. I mean, if Aaron can't break 17 points, what's the point of him being my quarterback for the year? You know, shit.
Yeah, I get it. All right, now I'm gonna do a quarterback one too.
Well, 2 is out on free agency right now. That could be a play.
I'm gonna do the over on Carson Wentz. You said 2 or what?
So the 2 is on free agency right now
For what?
for the league.
Which league?
The league where I have Rodgers.
That's a good thing to pick up, bro. He's literally out because of optics. They don't want him to play because they have to say that they gave it their best attempt to keep him healthy.
Yeah,
He comes back and he's a stud, guaranteed.
I don't know if I should drop somebody in the meantime though. Dak Prescott's out, David Montgomery's in, so I'd have to drop somebody to put David Montgomery back into the lineup. Like,
Stafford under on yards is just easy. That's just easy.
Just easy. Yeah, I still got David Montgomery sitting in IR spot, so I literally can't make a play. I'd have to drop like Tyler Algier or Juju or Gibson. I kind of want to see what these guys do this week, because I might just straight up drop Gibson or something. We'll see.
Like Kyler Murray under, that's easy.
So Giants are 4th and 14, 35 seconds left. Aaron Rodgers is going to have like 20 seconds to work with.
Oh, Bailey Zapp under
Or under what?
215.
I don't know, man. Zapp's kind of a beast.
He is, but he's going against Detroit.
Who was giving up the most fantasy points to quarterbacks?
Is that true?
Yeah.
They've gone against Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz, though, so what do you want, bro?
What do you want?
And fantasy points are different than yards. You got to remember that.
Mr. Del Rio.
Oh, you know, Philippe. We out here.
This the same old usual, man. Just winning fantasy leagues and shit. That's good too. I should start. Yeah, Waller's been a piece of shit.
God, this website sucks so bad. Yeah, I think it's just Waller, man.
I kind of like the matchup this week too against the Kansas City Chiefs. I would kind of still go Waller. Like, I don't think Njoku's done all that great. Like, he did pretty decent last week, but like still only had like 8 points. I think you just kind of stick with Waller at least one more week. If Waller does another 3-point game, then I think you just say, all right, then maybe I start going Njoku's route.
I'm gonna bet $100 on the Cowboys. Their free play.
Cowboys. Do they have like a tougher matchup? Rams?
Rams, yeah.
So the odds are pretty decent.
You think the Rams could hold up against those motherfuckers?
Oh, I think it's gonna be a fucking dogfight of the game. I just don't. I mean, I don't really know.
It's plus 195, so $100 to win 195.
So I'll just fucking flip a coin and pray.
There we go. All right, now I go to my open bets and I take a screenshot of every single bet that I made. Because I don't trust these fools.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have happened. It's pretty fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It shows like $0 remaining in my balance, but then like because you have like a certain amount that you can bet each week, and then the bet didn't actually count.
So when is that whole prop like for sports betting? Like when is that like voted on? Like I don't get it.
It's voted on in November, and then after that, who the fuck knows how long it's going to take to instate. We're probably not going to get into football next year.
It's fucking crazy. And we probably wouldn't even get it anyways, dude. I'm gonna be honest. All the streamers, I think in LA, they're probably gonna just vote no.
Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, safety. Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just got kicked out of my survival pool by picking the Packers.
They did this. They did the standard like thing where you run backwards, hella yards, and just give up a safety and waste as much time as possible.
So you just play, you just play Waller over Njoku every week, right? I mean,
I think so. I mean, even though Waller's been shit, it's like he still gives you good opportunity if he does pop off.
and they're going against Kansas City. Maybe they'll get some inspiration. They'll go, oh, wait, they use Travis Kelce like that. Maybe that's how we should use Waller a little bit.
They're watching film all week on Kelce, and they're like, okay.
Like, oh, maybe the tight end position is actually good to catch some passes.
Aaron Rodgers, dude. Don't tell me that counts as okay. The lineman got it, so
Oh, look at that one, bro. This guy's got a squad.
couldn't even get a throw off on a Hail Mary. That's hella funny, bro.
You playing Damian Pierce or Alvin Kamara?
Mike's got some choices to make.
That's a tougher question than for me, I'm almost playing Damian Pierce over Alvin Kamara.
And they get
At this
Jacksonville
point.
too.
Yeah. You see Damian Pierce's last 2 weeks? 20 rushes, 14 rushes for 80 yards and 131. A touchdown in both games. Top 10 running back finishes both times. Like, I think I'm just sitting Kamara in that decision.
I mean, you could also play Kamara and sit Najee.
Is it Miles Sanders? Oh.
No, Najee's gotten the max. Najee's only gotten 11 points his high, and he's going against Buffalo's defense.
Buffalo. Yeah, you're right.
Like,
It's kind of gross, but I think you just sit Najee, actually. Because Miles has been really good this year.
yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna.
You
He'll get some points.
should have to use him against Arizona.
I mean, I guess with Miles though, it's all about touchdowns. Can you get the touchdown? Which he's gotten a little.
I mean,
more
is it
touchdowns.
all about the touchdowns?
Kind of, because it's like
Yeah, you're right.
he's not really giving like much PPR upside. You know, so it's like he's got to hit the yards is nice. It'll give you a nice little floor if you can get some yards, but to really do good, he's gonna have to get some touchdowns.
Yeah, he sucked against Washington. Look at that run defense, boy.
But Najee's in the same boat, though. I mean,
But also, you guys just chucked it down the field to Quez Watkins, and nothing we can do. So it's like, why do you need the running back?
yeah.
You don't need the running back position if the pass game's working. Jamal Williams, Jeffrey Wilson, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad Penny. David
Well, we'll either look like geniuses for sitting Najee, or we'll look like idiots.
Hell yeah,
'Cause this is-
baby.
the week against Buffalo is the week Najee gets multiple touchdowns.
Probably.
That's how it works.
Plus, they got a new quarterback back there. Maybe that changes things.
I can't sit there and look at Pickett and be like, that's an upgrade. Like, the dude doesn't really.
It's an upgrade, but I don't know how much of an upgrade.
I think it could be upgrade over like the long haul, but
It's
right
an upgrade
off the
just for
bat-
team morale. Just for maybe the linemen go, man, I got to protect this rookie quarterback, man. This is our future. And then they just step it up.
This whole time they haven't been protecting that well just to get Trubisky.
Just to get Trubisky off the damn field.
Yeah,
I mean, I've had to block for quarterbacks I don't like, and guess what? I block a little softer. You got an asshole back there, like fucking blaming his line every play, acting like a scrub. I mean, Trubisky's not that guy, but you know what I mean. Like,
Well,
I will let you go.
You
I
look at
will
the
let
big
the
picture.
defense go.
I feel like as a football player, like you got to sit there and think, like, man, are we really gonna win anything with Trubisky, or should I just let this motherfucker get hurt?
Yeah, for real.
uh,
Joker, I'm definitely going Jamal Williams. So the question after that becomes, do I play Rashad Penny?
and that would be no. It would be Jeff Wilson.
Is it Jeff Wilson over Rashad Penny for you?
It is, man. Jeff Wilson's gonna eat this week.
I'm going Rashad.
Now Jeff Wilson's been pretty solid though over the last few
Actually,
weeks.
nah. If Ramondre wasn't going against Detroit, I'd probably play Ramondre instead. But I think it's Rashad Jamal.
Shot against the Saints. Saints?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
I mean, I think Stevenson could do really good this week too. I just don't know. It's tough.
Against Detroit, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, against Detroit, like I told you earlier, they're giving up the most points, pretty much.
I don't care what you're telling me, bro.
All right, all right.
No, it does. It does say that that's the best option, quote unquote. Like defense wise, but I don't know.
Yeah, you have enough options there to where like I'm not gonna pick David Montgomery this week. Let him come back, see what happens. Penny,
Alex,
not a huge fan this week. Stevenson or Jeff Wilson are one of my two guys I'm flipping a coin on. I think I kind of go Wilson for safety.
I would have told people to play Pollard too, bro. I thought we were gonna get diced up by the screen game. And Alex, you had no way of knowing that Washington was gonna cover CeeDee Lamb with Jamin Davis 3 plays in a row and just let us get torched up.
Jags D or Philly D? Come on, man.
It's all Philly D. Philly D all day. The issue with Philly D, bro, is they give up a lot. They let up a lot of points, you know. So
I mean, it's a valid question, honestly. I actually think he might even go Jacksonville this week against Houston.
No. Dameon Pierce finds a spark, bro. Dameon Pierce gets 2 touchdowns, no problem.
I don't know, man. I'm the defensive guru around here. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna lean Jacksonville. Jacksonville gives you the most upside this week. Do they give you the most
bro.
safety? I don't know.
I go McLaurin over Rashad Penny.
My issue is that Kyler's going to come in the fourth quarter, throw fucking 3 touchdowns, and then still lose the game. But it'll just hurt my defensive rankings. So, Penny or McLaurin, bro? How do you?
I go McLaurin. I go McLaurin.
You go McLaurin.
Yeah, he lets me down every single week, but I always pick him.
No, I'm gonna go McLaurin too. I fucking hate McLaurin, but
Last week he killed me, but the difference for our team, if we're going against a good pass rush, we're not getting any pass yards. That's it.
facts.
If we're going against a average to shitty pass rush, we're gonna get some yards.
Now Tennessee should be a lot better of a matchup for you guys.
Like, we've gone against some tough pass rushes like so far this season. Gone against Philly, we've gone against Dallas, we've gone against Detroit, who has that new rookie. We've gone against Jacksonville, who has the new rookie. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Zay Jones and Travis Etienne.
Alex, I made a bunch of trades, man. I gotten so many first round picks in these contract leagues.
Duvern is my last choice there.
I'm gonna take what you're going with, Kyle, because I really didn't like the question.
I thought you were high on Penny.
I'm not high on Penny. I just picked McLaurin over Penny, didn't I?
Oh yeah, but then how are you gonna not pick Jeff Wilson or Ramondre then? I guess you just really don't like this guy this week, or what?
I don't like Jeff Wilson in general. I don't like Ramondre this week. I don't like David Montgomery almost any week. Jamal Williams is a stud. He's going to kill it. I'm high on Jamal.
No, I agree. Jamal's the must start in that area. Or in that question.
I don't mind. I don't even mind Ramondre. Like if he wanted to go Ramondre or Jeff Wilson, I'd be cool with it. But damn, dude. See Mike Smith's pick one. Shit's tough.
Pick one.
I think it's just purely Jamal Williams. Maybe Pierce.
Yeah, Alex Pierce, dude. I picked up Pierce in that 18-man league we did, dude, and he's actually a really good wide receiver too for me now.
No, Damian Pierce, bro. I'm talking about Alec Pierce, but you're talking about Alex. Okay. Good. I didn't see it. I gotta take a freaking heartburn pill, bro. I'm hurting. That little sandwich got me. I may watch the Washington game and just play video games the rest of the day.
Dude, I don't know how to answer the other question, man.
The pick one?
I almost want to say James Robinson, to be honest. I feel like James Robinson bounces back this week.
Oh, against Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Josh Jacobs also has a good matchup. But Josh Jacobs is also known to do nothing. So the likelihood of Josh Jacobs popping off 2 times in a row.
Do you think Jacksonville gets up on Houston quick?
I think Jacksonville's going to come in and smack the fuck out of them.
Then it's probably James Robinson. They're just going to run it down the nose all game long.
After
get
last
the garbage
week, bro,
time.
you know that's such a fucking bad taste of their mouths, bro. I think Lawrence is going to go off today. I think James Robinson's going to have a field day. Like it's going to be a big day for Jacksonville.
Hey guys, thanks for answering the internet's questions. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's James Robinson time.
So Dameon Pierce, Jeff Wilson, and then you're picking between London, Connor, and Najee for the last spot. And I almost want to just lean London. I'm not a huge fan of James Conner this week or Najee.
Who'd you pick for the first two? Jeff?
My name is Jeff.
You picked Jeff, Dameon Pierce, and who?
In London. I'll bench the big name guys, man. I don't think that they're gonna do that great this week. I think Jeff is a safe play, bro. He's either 10 points to 15. I think that Pierce has been really good recently. You can start him against Jacksonville and feel like kind of comfortable about it. I don't expect him to blow up, but I think he can also offer you that kind of safer floor. London's a little scary, but I think with the receptions he's been getting to begin the season, I think that this could be a little bounce back game for him where you get some points.
Yeah, I'd probably go with. I think you're right.
Because Jeff and Pierce offer you the safe floor, but with some ceiling. London doesn't have the safe floor, but he has the ceiling. Whereas Najee and James Conner are kind of like very low ceiling this week, I think.
Yeah, I say rock and roll with that. Jeff Wilson over Najee specifically is kind of weird to me. But even Fantasy Pro says Jeff Wilson over Najee, so what am I gonna do?
Dude, actually, that's crazy. It feels weird benching like the big name players like that, but
they have Najee at 22 on the running backs list, and they have James Conner at 23 on the running backs list.
Yeah, unless James Conner gets multiple touchdowns on the one, then you're just not.
They have Jeff Wilson at 17, and they have Dameon Pierce at 15.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty reasonable ranking, I think.
The only thing that's questionable for me is starting London. I don't know if London's the player or one of those running backs, to be honest. But I just think that like with those running backs, you should shoot for some upside or some like a ceiling play, and I feel like London's the ceiling play. But
who's Monster? I got London, Elliott, both Bears running backs, D. Harris, and Monster.
That's true. I do not know who Monster is. I'm out of the loop.
I'm out of the loop, man. Is that Mostert?
Mostert. Probably. It probably auto-corrected. That's a good point, too. Kyle Pitts is also out today, so it's going to be the Drake London show.
Pick a flex in PPR. Got London, Elliott. It's just London over Elliott, right?
It's London over Elliott, but my question is London or Harris?
Harris, yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing the Bears running backs. I can't do it. Mostert I can't do.
Elliott's been dog shit all year. I've been telling anybody to go away from
Elliott's been trash, yeah. He's had like 6 points a week, and that's against bad teams.
I would choose between Damian Harris and London. I don't really know the answer to that one. I think Damian Harris.
You just never
really
know what
good.
New England's going to do.
But
you don't know if they're going to like rock and roll with Damian, rock and roll with Ramondre, or rock and roll with both.
I mean, they both have been doing pretty good. I think that Harris is going to be really good against the Lions. So I think you go Harris. I like Harris this week.
Drake London scares me, man. He had one bad week, and all of a sudden, I'm like scared to like put him in my lineup.
No, I get that, man. Well, I'm a little scared myself, but not really.
But it's like his target share didn't disappear. Nothing changed. You know, it's like he just didn't get a touchdown, and he only converted 2 of his 7 targets.
Yeah, my question is Drake London or DK Metcalf. That's the biggest question mark I had going into the week, and I had Drake London all week. I just swapped out for DK, but actually I think I'm swapping it back out for Drake London.
I think I keep Drake in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Drake on that one.
Yeah, DK.
It's the Kyle Pitts out thing that really kind of swindles me.
Yeah,
I forgot.
It's
about
probably
that.
not gonna change anything though.
I knew that Pitts was out, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Well, so we'll see.
Thanks, brother. Good luck to you too. Hopefully we all win. Let's see. Where are we at? Taysom. Is it the Taysom Hill question?
I think. Yeah.
For me, I go Conklin every day of the week. Conklin will provide you that nice safe floor of like 8 points, and he's pretty much not going to go above that. But 8 points is good enough to be like tight end 12 in the league. So you're pretty much securing yourself a safe spot. If you go Taysom Hill or Ingram, you're betting on like a high production crazy week, which is fine to do, but it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, I mean, I went Hill in one of my leagues just for upside, but
And there's no upside.
I mean, you're pretty much always going to go Conklin over Ingram. Like that should never be a question. I think
It was the beginning of the year. Now it's definitely not.
Yeah. But at this point, I think we've seen enough to show that Evan Ingram is still dog shit, and Conklin's just.
Haysom could have like an 8 to 12 point week against Seattle. Yeah, that's a pretty good matchup for him.
That's what I'm saying. I like him against Seattle, but
Conklin's safe, man. It's a good play.
I think you just look at the roster you're going against, and if you think it's a team that you need to get some additional points from the tight end position, then maybe you just kind of swing Hill and hope. But you also have to be prepared for the fact that he could get 0 points.
Every league where I have Conklin, I've been trading my tight end 1, getting him off my roster and grabbing other players for him, and keeping Conklin.
Well, here's the thing too. I don't know if it matters, but Michael Thomas is out, right? Jameis is still out. They could look to do some more trickery with Taysom. I don't know. But yeah, Conklin's the safe option. Deontay or Zeke, bro? What the?
Deontay for me. Not playing Zeke.
Also, Alex, Damian Harris all day over James Conner, man.
Damian Harris over James Conner. Deontay over Zeke. DJ Moore. Eagles defense or Jags? You already said Jags, right?
Yeah, I'm going Jags this week.
He says Jags, I go Eagles, so it's just kind of up to you on where you want to go. He's the Eagles fan though, so if he's going against the Eagles, I don't know. Maybe Jags is the play.
I mean, I've been on the Eagles the whole year, and every time I say Eagles, I'm right. But this is the week where I like them, but Jaguars, I also like, and I think against Houston, it provides more upside. Arizona is just sneaky, man. Like you'll be looking at that game, and you'll see that the Philly defense is like 15 points or some shit, and you're gonna be like stressing, like, oh, I made the wrong decision. But come fourth quarter, I feel like that's when the Cardinals step it up, and then that's when they're gonna get 2 or 3 touchdowns, and then the points will go down.
Oh, DJ Moore. Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely Deontay for me, actually.
I think you go Hawk over DJ. I wish it wasn't the case.
DJ against SF, dude. I just want
I know.
part of that shit, dude.
I don't want any part of that. I looked, I saw SF, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. And I dropped DJ Moore like 2 weeks ago. I was done with him. I was like, all right, you know what? There's better guys on this free agency. I want to capitalize now, grab the players I really want, get rid of this man. I picked up like Garrett Wilson. I picked up some Curtis Samuel shares. I picked up like just random shit, just dropping DJ Moore all over town. So I'm not a big fan. Hawkinson, he's been shit all year long, except for the 1 week where I finally didn't play him, which was last week. But this week, there's no Swift. There's no. I mean, all their weapons are gone. They pretty much have to use Hawk.
They still have St. Brown. St. Brown's coming back.
They have St. Brown, but St. Brown's a little injured, a little shaking up.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see what happens there.
I think you go Hawk, dude. It just sounds so weird, but yeah.
I hate it, but I love it. And then Conklin or Gesicki. I think I'm still going Conklin.
It's always Conklin. It's just like he's just shit.
Yeah, Conklin's the man. James Conner, Breece Hall, Mike Williams, Ramondre, Drake London. Breece Hall is finally coming into his own, isn't he?
I don't mind Breece Hall this week. I definitely would take Hall over Connor.
Yeah, Hall's nice. Hall's been doing well. 13, 15, 15.
I hate Mike Williams. I'm never playing him if I have better options, quite frankly. He's too boomer bust for me, and he's honestly just more bust than he is boom, I feel like.
I mean, last week he did really well, and KC did really well. Cleveland will probably shut him down, though. Yeah, so it's just one. Pick one. If it's pick one, I'm going Breece Hall.
It's pick one, yeah.
Oh, just Breece Hall then. All right, we're good.
No, Breece Hall. I'm not sure if it's Breece Hall or Ramondre or Drake London. I
mean, Ramondre or Drake London would be the guy that you would put in instead if you had to.
Yeah,
but
I think I like Hall just better than Ramondre, barely.
Yeah,
and then Drake London, I think, like I was saying, I think he has more upside, but I think he also has a lower floor than Hall. So I like Hall this week.
Yes, sir. Dave Montgomery, Khalil Herbert, Devontae Smith, Curtis Samuel. I go Curtis Samuel all day long over those guys.
I don't hate it. I don't want to touch the Bears running back this week, and Smith is really just 50-50.
No matter which Bears running back you pick, you're going to be wrong. You're going to be wrong. It's as simple as that. You pick David Montgomery, he's going to go down in the first quarter, and Khalil Mack's going to have a generational game. A game that nobody has ever seen before. You play Khalil Herbert, and he's not going to see the fucking field, and it's going to be David Montgomery getting 12 carries for 3 yards per carry.
60 yards.
Just 38 yards, like some stupid shit.
40.
Yeah. So I go Curtis Samuel. Devontae Smith, I think he's probably going to have like 7-8 catches. So you're going to get points on full PPR like that. But I don't think those catches are going to be for any yards.
I think that I agree.
He should do more. I think Devontae Smith should be more than Curtis Samuel. But I think this week that Mr. Wentz puts up a good 300 yards, and Curtis is a piece of that.
Oh, I think with Jahan being out too, that's going to help Curtis. I think Curtis could be in for a pretty big game. So
he has to be the guy if Jahan's out. So it's either we don't do anything or he's the guy.
If that offense is going to move at all, it's going to be through him.
It has to be Curtis and freaking Terry. That's it. Like those are the only two players we have left. Diami Brown's not going to step up and do anything, so it's got to be one of those two. Maybe Brian running the ball a lot.
It's going to be Stevenson over Pickens, by the way.
Stevenson over Pickens?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I agree.
Like you were good at security. Like, yeah, me too. I'm talking about the guy for now on, but my box shares have been dog shit. I told you Knox is dog, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I agree
Knox
with
is
you.
dog water.
I agree with you on the fact that he has talent, but at the same time, sometimes talent doesn't equal fantasy production. So
Yeah, sometimes the teams don't want their players to succeed.
yeah, especially at the tight end position. Like just look at Jaceki, he's in the same boat. Good tight end, dog shit situation.
Man, I'm very excited. Very excited to watch all my players underperform this week.
That was a fun 15 minutes right there, man. We go from
Yeah, we were just like sitting here like just bullshitting. Nobody's on. Just like, hey, yeah. So
maybe
look
we
at this
should-
prop bet.
Yeah, maybe we should just start the stream at 9:45 and call it good.
9:45 now. Yeah, last 15 minutes.
15-minute advice. Rapid
Dobbins
fire.
or Jamal. I think it's still Jamal. I think it's still Jamal.
I think it's Jamal. I think Jamal's safer. JK.
Like JK was saved by his 2 touchdowns last week. He only had 63 yards.
yeah,
And that's including receiving.
you just never know what you're gonna get from the Ravens.
Yeah, so if he sneaks in those touchdowns, great. But Lamar's going to take some touchdowns. You're going to get some touchdowns taken by a couple receivers, maybe some Marky Mark. I don't think J.K. repeats what he did last week. And Jamal, he's definitely going to get 13 to 15 points minimum. After Swift comes back, no. Jamal's not a good play. He's going to get 3 to 5 points.
Yeah, I think that JK. I like JK, but it's really gonna be hard to predict him on the good weeks and the bad weeks. I played him last week because I felt like he offered the best upside for my team, and it panned out. But if you have other options that are better, then
Mark, I
do that.
think you going Brees and Jeff, Kyle, or are you going Brees and Damian? Or are you going Jeff and Damian?
I think Harris against the Lions is locked in. Brees and Jeff are really close.
If you're locking in Damian over Jeff, then I'm going Damian and Brees. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm 50-50 on Jeffrey Hall. It's a toss-up. I think that Hall clearly took over the offense last week, so if that's the case, then I like Hall. He also provides a good amount of upside on the PPR. Like he gets some catches. Jeff Wilson's problems, I don't think he gets that many catches. So
Man, I won all my survival pools last year, and this year I've lost every single one. I jumped back into a couple more, lost those. Like, man, that's just brutal.
he said non-PPR, so I guess the catches don't matter, but at least there's yards to come by.
I should have chopped with you, Kyle, in that. We should all chop together in that fucking survival pool.
I mean, dude, when there's like 7 or 8 of us in the last week or the first week, it's like just start again. Fuck it, take our money, get our profits, and then redo it.
No, I mean we redid it, but
We we did it, but
I lost. I haven't hit like a correct matchup in a minute. The closest one I had was picking Cowboys last week and won that one.
Hmm.
I'm getting whooped in the Pick'em League this week too because I picked both the first 2 games wrong.
I'm kind of rethinking the Brees, man.
You're rethinking Brees? How do you rethink Brees?
I think it's Jeff Wilson.
You're like, I'm gonna wait till 9:59 and then rethink Brees.
No, because it's non PPR. If it was PPR, then Brees all day. But I think because it's standard, I think Jeff is better in standard.
Mm.
Well, anyways, I'll do it. So next week at 9, guys, same time, that specific time. Let's get it. Fly Eagles fly. 5-0.
Can't wait, baby. Can't wait. 5-0, you said? He called his shot.